products in your everyday life insurance sales world, if you will. They both have some unique niches that most products do not have. So when I first heard about these, I knew this was important enough, and I spoke to Joe about it. In fact, we put together a presentation. I asked Daryl and Mike to join us so we can present to all of the Levinson agents. We have some great stuff that we're here to talk about. And what's so neat is I don't care if you're a term agent that writes $20 a month cases, or if you're a big estate planning agent who averages $30,000 annual premium cases. These products are going to cater to everyone because we've all had a declined case or an impaired risk client. And another great story to tell, another great niche, is why sell the old traditional life insurance where you have to die for the benefit to kick in? Okay, the new kind of life insurance and the new story to tell for your prospects is, hey, let me tell you about the new kind of life insurance that pays while you're still alive. So that's what you're going to hear about today. This is the first term product that I've heard of that includes living benefit riders at no additional charge. This is also the first time you're going to hear about a graded death benefit product, okay, for most of your declined cases, that goes up to $150,000 of face for term and whole life. So we have some great stuff. I'm not going to steal any more of their thunder, but we're really excited about this today. Me and Joe are going to talk about some of our new tools and some of the value added that all of our agents get by contracting with Levinson and Associates. So we do have a number of agents on, a little more than expected, so we're going to keep the call closed. So if you have any questions at all, just write them down at the end of the call. You can call us, email us, and we will get any of your questions answered. Okay, no problem at all. We just can't keep the lines open today because of the static, etc. So Joe's going to tell us about our upcoming training webinars, and then I'm going to talk about the upcoming Expo. We'll talk about our iGenius platform, and then we're going to roll right into today's special presentation. Joe?
Thank you, Bill. Of course, as usual, all of our webinars are recorded and posted to the Levinson YouTube channel. If you go to YouTube, you can type in Levinson and then the number 1. You'll be able to see about 75 to 80 different training sessions on anything from our iGenius tools to new exclusive products. So I just wanted to touch on some of the upcoming webinars for next week. Of course, Monday we have our e-policy delivery training platform. That is at 2 p.m. Eastern. If you haven't used that before, it's basically a way to electronically deliver the policy once it's been approved via email. Now what that does is it not only saves you time by not having to mail a policy, having to wait about 2.5 weeks to have the carrier record those delivery requirements, you can literally place the policy in force the same day it's approved with this e-policy delivery platform. So not only do you get paid much faster, but the client is covered much sooner than a traditional delivery process. That is about a 30-minute session, again, at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. On Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, we have a Plan Right, Retire Right Annuity Basics webinar. That covers Annuity Basics 101. It actually talks about some of the neat products that are coming out in the industry. For those agents that are writing annuities or those agents that are not as familiar with the products, we actually have an in-house annuity division, which is headed up by Josh Hoffman. He is in our office at extension 23. So whether you need a comparative quote or you need some more information or maybe just help on what annuity product is the best for your client scenario, reach out to Josh. He can get you all that information and really help you make that sale. And then on Friday, which is the 3rd, at 3 p.m. Eastern, we have a DI income product training. That's at 3 p.m. Eastern. We talk about what type of clients and prospects are perfect for that disability scenario, what different carriers we're using. We even have e-applications for that DI product. So a lot of great, exciting stuff happening. Again, that's at 3 p.m. Eastern a week from today. You can visit our training calendar on CarrieLevinson.com to register for any one of these training sessions. It's right on the right-hand side of our homepage. You can literally see all the different webinars and scheduled trainings for the next several months. So definitely take a look at that, and you can register right from that homepage.
Okay, it's about that time again where we launch our 2015 Annual Agent Expo. The date for 2015 is going to be April 24th. And again, this is free for all Levinson agents to attend. The neat part is you can qualify at least $15,000 of paid premium for one free night at our beachfront location. And then, of course, the next bracket there at $40,000 of paid premium, you get round-trip airfare from anywhere in the country, plus one free night at the resort. And then, of course, another $10,000 of paid premium gets you an additional free night at our beachfront resort. So great stuff there. All life, annuity, long-term care cases count, including National Western Life, which you're going to hear about today. So make sure that your applications are in, because this is going to be a day that you do not want to miss. Okay, we literally start at 8:30 in the morning. We bring in breakfast, lunch, snacks. We bring in all of our top carriers from around the country. You're going to meet our best underwriters who will be live in front of you and giving you different tips. And remember, the whole day is built around our agents and sales ideas that you can take home with you to start writing more business. That's the name of the game. You're not going to hear about companies' ratings and financials and all about numbers. We're not going to waste your time. This will be a day that you do not want to miss, okay? I promise you that. We are bringing in a keynote motivational speaker for the end of the day. And in fact, within the next week, you're going to see a video that will go out to you that basically gives you highlights of the 2014 Expo, just so you can kind of get a feel for what it's like, and then you can start qualifying as soon as today. So get your applications in. We would love to see you on April 24th. Okay, moving forward here. These days, as we all know, it's not like it used to be 20, 30 years ago. For an agency in our position, you were able to just give out, great products, great commissions, great service, and then the business would come. Well, we all know you need more than that these days, okay? For an agency to be successful, what is the value added, okay? What is going to separate us from the rest of our competition? We need to stand out. So yes, okay, we pay the best commissions, we have the best products, the best service, but we also have a complete sales system that's going to help you, A, get more organized, and B, give you all of the training and technology that you could ever dream of so you could be a successful agent and remain independent. That's the most important key word there, is you're 100% independent, but have all the tools and technology just like a captive agent that works with MetLife. So Joe's going to talk about some of our bullets here, and then we're going to move forward. Joe?
Thanks, Bill. Obviously we can't go over every single bullet, so I just wanted to point out a couple different items. And if you have any questions on any one of these platforms that's available to you at no cost, reach out to us this afternoon. We're more than happy to tell you how you can get started using all this great stuff today. The first thing I want to stress is our full back office support, including that agent resource website at CarrieLevinson.com. The entire staff is here to help you. We're actually open until 7 p.m. Eastern Time every single day. So no matter how small that question is, feel free to give us a call, reach out to anyone here in the office, and we can certainly help with that. The other bullet I want to point out is the free agent website that we provide that comes with the quote engine and lead capture features. Actually has a new product that's part of our Sell While You Sleep platform that Bill's going to cover in the next slide. That whole entire platform is available to you. You don't have to pay any extra fees or take any commission reductions. In addition to that, we have got a great mobile quoting app for any smartphone that you might use. We also have a mobile CRM platform you can use from any smartphone or your PC, so you can keep the follow-ups on those clients in order, and you can actually help use that tool to write more business. We are family-owned and operated since 1972. We have 15 full-time life, annuity, long-term care experts at your fingertips. So again, no matter how small those questions are, feel free to reach out to us, and we'll get that answer to you right away.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. We also just added a brand new lead program for final expense. So if you are interested in that, let us know. In fact, we can send you out the recorded webinar that we hosted last week. And then, of course, our mortgage protection lead program is awesome, and that's a co-op deal. So we pay a portion for the leads. If you would like to participate, let us know, and we will get you up and running. Okay, so you talk about, how to set yourself apart from the competition. Everyone's out there selling the same story, as we all know, and you need to make yourself a little bit different. Okay, talk about college planning, college funding. Have a link on your website. Okay, have a link in Quote Engine on your Facebook page. These are things that are going to set you apart from your competition. So what you're looking at in front of you is our latest ad from Broker World magazine. These are two of our exclusive products, and just keep in the back of your mind, nobody else has these products. Okay, the only time you're going to run into another agent that's pitching the same thing is if they're affiliated with Levinson and Associates. I'll talk about this real quick because I don't want to take up too much time, but on the left side is our Lightning Issue term. This is the first ever term product, okay, that is completely client-driven, no agent involvement. What this means, you get appointed, you get a custom link, you can email blast out, you can put it on your website, on your Facebook page. The whole point is to drive traffic to your link. Your client presses the quote button, they run a quote, and they say, wow, for $24 for 100,000, 30-year term on a 39 mail, this is great. Where do I sign up? There's a sign up button, a one-page app pops up on their screen. There's 3 health questions. They answer the questions no. They hit submit. They get an instant approval in real time. The policy gets mailed directly to the client with a free $5,000 scholarship, all while the agent did nothing. That's up to $100,000 up to age 55. This is now available for all Levinson agents. If you're interested, let us know. We'll get you up and running. On the right side is University Plus. Long story short, we've all heard of the Gerber Grow-Up Plan, which is a product used to fund college. Well, the main difference with our product, it's the same concept, but the main difference is our product is a non-MEC program. So in other words, when that $20,000 comes out for Johnny's 4-year tuition, with the Gerber plan, that's taxed as ordinary income. That could be $4,000 to $7,000 that goes to Uncle Sam. With our product, the entire $20,000 goes towards college. Plus, the Gerber plan is an endowment contract, meaning it's over when Johnny cashes it in for college. Our program is guaranteed forever. The best part, our program has about 20% more cash value, double the death benefit, and you get 1 free year scholarship with our program. So it really is a win-win. That's called the University Plus product, and it's available only through Levinson. If you're interested, let us know. We have rate cards that we can send out to you, and you can keep them in your briefcase and pull them out anytime you want to talk about college funding or planning. So, the point of today's call with National Western Life is so you could differentiate yourself and tell a new story. Talk about new insurance that pays while you're still alive. Talk about college funding and planning, okay? Talk about a term product where the client doesn't have to see you and see an examiner to get pricked and taken blood and give urine specimens. These are all things that are evolving in our industry, and you should participate in these new products so you can go out and tell new stories and talk to new clients. That's ultimately the goal here. So Joe's going to talk about our social media package, and then we have a email blast tool that's complimentary, and then we're going to dive into the presentation today. Joe?
Thanks, Bill. So we talked about that free agent website and how you can sell products on there. And, of course, one of the biggest features is being able to integrate that agent website with your social media pages. So what we did when we started researching all the different tools that were out there and actually developed a system that could be better than anything else that's out there, we realized a lot of agents either A, didn't have a social media page, whether it be Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter, or they didn't want to invest the resources. So we actually created a social media package, which is now available. We'll help create your social media pages. We actually have a team that will help write new content, give you guidance on having followers, and then the whole name of the game is keeping your name in front of those clients and getting referrals. We also have a brand new Facebook quote engine, which is pictured on the bottom right-hand side of the screen here. Not only can you allow clients to learn more about you through that Facebook page, you can also allow them to run quotes. So in this example, the client puts in a 20-year term for $250,000, and all these different carriers come up and actually give that client the rate for each monthly quote. So they can then select multiple carriers and actually go through the process to start that application. So that's a brand new feature that's available if you're interested in either getting that added to an existing website or Facebook page, or even just getting started with that social media content. Reach out to us and we can help you with that. Another great tool that Bill had mentioned, we actually partnered with an industry-leading email marketing firm to bring you a no-cost tool to be able to consistently keep your name in front of your clients. And what I mean by that is using an email marketing, email blast tool that you don't have to pay a monthly fee for. The other great thing that's available with this email marketing tool is we actually have all the custom newsletters, all the pre-designed templates. So whether you want to talk about critical illness or disability income or some of the non-med term products we're going to go over today, there is a template for that specific product. So you can build your list, whether it's new prospects, new clients, or existing clients that you've written in the past. Pick one of those templates, input your contact information, and then hit the send button. It's that easy. If you're not using any sort of ongoing marketing to keep your name in front of your client, I can guarantee you that they're going to end up working with other agents. So it's very important to use something to keep your name in front of them. This tool has been an excellent medium to make that happen, and it has advanced reporting results. So you can actually see which clients have looked at different emails, and it can actually give you a target market to then follow up with and really increase the amount of sales you're making and market in a smart way, as opposed to just sending out multiple emails and really not knowing the results. So that's available starting today if you're interested.
Okay, thank you, Joe. Yep, and everything is on our iGenius platform. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to roll right into today's presentation. We have two new awesome products that are going to separate you from your competition. The first one is Rapid Issue Life, and that's our simplified issue term with living benefit riders included. The second one is the first ever graded term in whole life available for your decline cases all the way up to $150,000. So the days of just getting stuck having to write a $20,000 whole life that's very expensive are over. So we're very excited about this. Take out your pen and paper. I'm going to introduce, first up is Mike Honeysett, a representative from National Western Life. Mike, are you there?
I am here. Thank you very much, Bill, and thank you, Joe. And Bill, appreciate the friendship over the many years, and appreciate you inviting Bill and me on your webinar today. So what we want to go through, as Bill indicated, is our new non-medical product. And what we're going to do is take you through a lot of the detail, but I want to highlight some really important features of what we're trying to accomplish with this new program. And that is truly redefining the simplified issue non-medical market through a process that we've called now underwriting. So what we did when we put this program together was we really had two objectives. We wanted to develop a non-medical portfolio that is truly simplified and not just non-medical. And what I mean by that is that we have a program that we're striving to give you approval literally over the phone. And so if you work with other non-medical companies, chances are you're experiencing that they may be non-medical, but they're not simplified. And you may be experiencing that they're APSing a lot of your cases, or they're issuing a lot of amendments to the cases that you're submitting. And consequently, an industry that started out being something that was meant to be simplified has since evolved to, we're really striving to do more fully underwritten just on a non-medical basis. And so the industry has gotten away from where it started. Our portfolio is designed to bring you back to that where you literally can get approval over the phone, or in the case of our Rapid Issue Life, it can be rated, and in that particular case, we're going to give you a decision within 24 to 48 hours. So this is designed to really drive you to immediate approval. But the other objective was really to cover a broad range of risks. And what I mean by that is our Rapid Issue Life product is priced for standard through Table 8. But as Bill said, we also have a great impaired risk product for your decline cases. And that's our graded death benefit product that has 14 tables built into it. Now, I want to start off with the graded death benefit product. And again, this is our impaired risk product. It's designed for cases that you're having difficulty placing, or in the cases where they've ultimately been declined. It's a very simple yes-no application. Short form, there's about 4 or 5 questions on there. If you answer yes to any of the questions, it's an automatic decline. But you'll see that those questions are very liberal and extreme. For example, have you been diagnosed as being terminally ill within the next 12 months? Have you had multiple organ transplants? Those types of things. But the other is we also have a very liberal height and weight chart. The face amount and the ages here are important in the sense that we do go to the younger ages. So we'll start off at age 20, go up to age 75, and you can see the face amount there of 150,000. And so this is really designed not only as a final expense product, but also for your traditional fully underwritten business that has ultimately been declined. And then you can see how the face amount is graded over the course of the years. What's different with what we've done with this product is you'll notice in years 2 and 3, we're actually giving a return of the death benefit versus maybe what you've seen in the past with other companies, which has been more of a return of premium. So this is a great product for your impaired risk business. I can tell you there's not a product out there on the market today that is like this for people under age 50 or that goes up to these high face amounts that you're looking at here. Our Rapid Issue Life product is literally brand new. This just got released last week, and this is a 10, 20, 30-year term with whole life. You can see the issue ages there, and you can see the max and mins. What's going to be important with this is that you won't find many non-medical products that go down to age 25. So that's very unique. But what is really cool about this, and Bill highlighted, the chronic illness rider, which gives you access to effectively long-term care benefits, and the critical illness rider, which in today's demographic, with all these baby boomers reaching retirement, we're finding that our average age of cases is increasing, and perhaps you're seeing this on your end too. And so these riders are becoming more and more important because it's not just about the life insurance anymore. It's about you can tap into this policy to pay for things that may come up, like something with regards to long-term care, or if you're diagnosed with cancer. So this is really an important program. The other thing that's neat about it too is, as I mentioned, it is standard for healthy risks. But unlike a lot of other companies, we'll actually go up to Table 8. So it's very broad in its risk selection. Now, what's really important here is that, as I mentioned, we are striving to get immediate approval over the phone. And this is done through our now underwriting process. So like all non-medical, there's no exams, no APSs, no testing. The agent is required to fill out the application through our electronic system, which Daryl is going to take us through. That's our Life Apply system. It is required for the Rapid Issue Life product, and there's a reason for that. One is that you'll see with our premium rates, it drives the rates down to be very low. But the other is, that means all applications that are submitted in good order. So they're clean, and then we can make a decision right away. The GDB product, the impaired risk product, that can be done in a paper process. So what happens is, as an agent, you fill out the application through the electronic system or through paper with GDB, and then we've got a third-party verifier. And what Elite Sales Processing does is they'll verify the information on the application. They're going to pull an MIB, pull a pharmacy, and pull an MVR, and make a decision right there on the phone. So it's a 10 to 15-minute process, but again, you can get an immediate decision. So rather than with other companies where things could be drawn out, you could be getting APSs or getting amendments or having a simple product take 30 days to get issued. Here, it literally can be issued over the phone. Daryl's going to take you through the different sites that we have and some of the procedural processes with regards to this program. But real quickly, I do want to highlight a couple of things with regards to the two products that maybe I didn't touch on. Again, it's very competitive pricing with the Rapid Issue product. We've got the riders, the 8 tables, we have that low minimum, but also some other things that are unique is that we don't necessarily require a driver's license to apply. Other companies do require that. Also, we have access in Washington and in Oregon that other companies don't even have products there. With regards to the graded death benefit product, again, it's the only product that's in that lower age, higher face shelf space, so that it's very unique. And so at this point, I'm going to hand it over to Daryl to take us through the microsites and through the company site to help you understand how this works. So,
thank you
Daryl?
very much. Yep, thank you, Mike. We appreciate that, and I hope everyone can see why we were so excited about this, because there's nothing like this that's available. So it's a chance for all of our agents to get a big head start here. So Daryl is going to jump into the microsite, and I think he's going to show us the e-app. So just sit tight. We have about another 15 minutes. With that said, I'm going to introduce Daryl Johnson. Daryl, you there?
I am here, Bill. Thank you so very much. Everyone can hear me just fine.
Yep, thank you.
Okay, so what you see here, everyone, and we're honored to have your time and excited to give you a product that you can put into action immediately and begin to move forward with issued business and obviously not wait for commissions to pay out after going through underwriting for 4 weeks. This is all simplified issue. And so what you see here is optionlifeseries.com. That's the URL you'll want to be aware of, and you see the fork in the road. You can go down the graded road or certainly the Rapid Issue Life, and I'll keep things moving along and just highlight some of those important areas. So let's just start with that graded program. So right away, you see some product information that Mike kind of covered with you. There's some modal factors there and such. So we do have the underwriting tab, which shows you some of those height and weight limits. And there's some of those questions that, again, is the yes, no. And I won't spend any on there, but notice within the past 24 months, be very cognizant of the 12 months and the 24 months, so that if you've had cancer 25 months ago, that's not a problem. If you've had alcohol, felony, or parole 25 months or longer ago, that's not a problem. Heart attacks more than 13 months ago, you're fine. So really read through those questions. And so with that in mind, you'll utilize the Quick Premium Calculator. That is an Excel calculator that you'll click here, and it will possibly go into your download folder. So you will need to make sure that opens up. And this particular calculator will be the way that you quote and come up with some of the pricing for your consumers. So you can go ahead and put in 125,000, the appropriate age, and immediately, male or female, you see what the whole life pricing is and the term, and obviously based upon monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, etc. So you'll use that as your pricing mechanism. You certainly can walk into the website and do it the old-fashioned way, but that's a real quick and easy tool to keep you moving. And then another thing is to be aware of the Forms and Applications tab here. So you see as you click on that, within your appropriate state, you will pull up the state that you're in or taking application. And you can see here where now we get to the Forms section for the graded. There is a checkbox here where you can select the required forms. And so with that, there is the Now Underwriting Process giving you the phone number, which I'll show you momentarily, obviously the application, and any state-specific docs that play out. But let's keep it moving and get to the marketing. What you will want to notice is there's a nice at-a-glance document here. It's the nice overview of the program, a single document that gives you some of the details that we've been discussing. You can see here the Elite Sales Processing phone number, and some of those applications, again, are displayed to you to look at. So be aware that there is some consumer brochures there, obviously some marketing ideas, recruiting flyers, etc. So with that, you see a number of different tabs here on the left, and you'll navigate accordingly through those. And of course, there is some areas where you can go ahead and talk to all of us and be in touch. And so let's get back to that fork in the road to keep things moving along. And I'll jump to the Rapid Issue Life, the product that is for the middle market. That family product that's up to $250,000, as we discussed, within a face amount. It's issued at the time of sale. Both of these products are issued at the time of sale predominantly. And again, you'll review the underwriting tab to have some of the details. And this is where we have a bit of a table rating within their weight range. So you can go ahead and in advance at the application get some definitions of right where they're going to be placed within that table rating. And you'll use that same quick premium calculator. Again, you'll download that. And on that quick premium calculator, you'll choose an appropriate coverage amount. Let me make sure I do 200,000 here. My cursor's in the way. We can go ahead and choose an issue age. We can apply that table rating as appropriate. You can add another insured rider, as you can see here, obviously selecting gender and tobacco. And there, in the particular state, you know, we have the appropriate choice for a whole life or a term choice for that individual accordingly. And you see the pricing there again within the quick premium calculator. So those two calculators work within Excel, and you can have pricing accordingly right away. And then with respect to the rapid issue, we have the electronic application only. So what you will take the application electronically. We'll soon have the ability for you to get e-signatures via email and things like that. But you will trigger this, which as an appointed agent with us, you'll go to our National Western Life web portal. You'll log in with your credentials. And notice, obviously, we pick U.S. English here as a quick choice. And down here at the very bottom is the National Western Life Option Life Series rectangle tab. We click that, and it brings up our e-application portal. Again, like I mentioned, this had just been released last week. And now you can create your application. And so I'm going to kind of just walk into one of my applications here and show you that there's about 14 fields that you'll walk through, and you will populate the best time to call, you know, all the details for your applicant. And it'll tell you when your application is complete here as a percentage, and then you can continue on to submit it. We have some people that utilize this at the time of their appointment setting. So they're going to go, they're talking on the phone today. They do the application with their client on the phone in an e-application. It gets submitted, and then they go out and visit them on Monday to go ahead and do the in-person telephone verification call. And so that's how a lot of people are playing it out at present in order to utilize the fact that we're not in a position to offer unseen business at the moment. But again, this is, you know, September 26th, and certainly going forward we'll have that opportunity. And so that is the e-application system. And I don't want to bog it down by showing you too much more details, but when you fill it out, it tells you the missing components, and therefore clean applications are going in, and you are proceeding with getting approval right away. And so again, this website has all that you need: recruiting flyers, how to sell rapid issue life insurance, a number of different flyers for which you to look at and get the information and knowledge you need to be successful. Additionally, there is an agent helpline that you can call into. You hear the agent-only helpline, 800-760-3434. So I wanted to make you aware of that, besides, you know, our numbers and such. And that is the overview of the websites pretty quickly. So I appreciate your patience as I fly through it, perhaps a little bit too fast. But again, optionlifeseries.com, and go to the fork in the road upon which product you'll be placing with your consumer right away. And again, approval at the time of sale, simplified issue, you have results right away. And Bill, perhaps would this be an appropriate time to open it up to questions, or how would you like to proceed?
Actually, we have, because of the number of agents, we have the line closed. So what we'll do is anyone that has questions, just call us after the call or shoot us an email, and if we need to, we'll get Mike and Daryl involved. But also, don't forget to get appointed, okay? Let us know, or we're also going to send an email out to all participants this afternoon, and we will include contracting and all the information in that email, okay? So get appointed.